Hear me now and hold fast until the final beat of this drum.
Watch to the end, where I reveal a simple action challenge, a battle oath for daily victory, and a field-tested discipline toolkit. If you seek real change, stay with me and claim it. Chapter 1. Words are wind, deeds are stone. I speak not as a court poet, but as a storm-torn warrior who has marched through frost and fire. The best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. I have seen campfires where plans were roasted like meat, and none survived the dawn. Words are wind, deeds are stone. Wind may stir the hair, but stone raises the fortress.
Music motivation, self-discipline, focus, success.
Good. But desire without action is a dull blade. Sharpen it with the grindstone of movement.
Begin now, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is a ghost who eats the dreams of the living.
A single step on the path weighs more than a library of promises. The ground honors the foot that strikes it, not the mouth that describes it. Do not wait for perfect weather or perfect courage.
We charge in the rain and the mud.
Begin with what you have where you stand. Lift one task.
Pour you one bit.
Send one message.
Build one brick.
Victory is born from ordinary motions repeated with savage consistency. When your mind says, later, answer with the stomp of your boot. Now.
Chapter 2. Slay the enemy, called delay.
Delay is a smooth-tongued foe. It whispers, think a little more, prepare a little longer. But beware, delay grows fangs. Procrastination is not rest. It is rot. The longer you stare at the cliff, the steeper it becomes.
Strike first. Here is the battle plan.
Use the 1-1-1 rule. One breath, one step, one strike.
Breathe on the to steady your spirit. Step on the into the task.
Strike once at the first small piece. The brain of a warrior does not need a grand parade to begin. It needs the sound of the first hammer blow. Use the 2-minute tactic. If a task is small, do it now. If it is large, do 2 minutes to break the seal. Momentum is a spell that favors the moving. Declare a no-excuse code. I begin before I feel ready.
Readiness grows under the weight of action, just as muscle swells under the weight of iron.
When fear asks for a counsel, dismiss the counsel. The only vote that matters is the one your feet cast. Chapter 3. Forge of Discipline. Consistency is the blacksmith of greatness.
You want productivity and time management? Hear the rhythm of the hammer. Same time, same place, same first move.
Choose a starting ritual.
Light a candle, tie your boots, open the book, set the timer. When the ritual begins, your mind knows, the hunt is on. Carve your day like a shield. Block your hours.
Protect your most important task with the edge of morning, before the noise of the market steals your focus. Keep a list of 3 battles. 1 deep, 1 necessary, 1 small. Finish in that order. Each completion feeds confidence. Confidence feeds the next strike. Remove friction. Lay out tools the night before. Gear for the gym, notes for study, files for business.
Put your distractions outside the gate. A warrior does not bring gestures into the war room.
Silence every bell that does not call you to purpose. Make failure costly to your old habits and easy to your new ones. If you cannot trust willpower, trust structure. Structure is a fortress you can live inside.
Chapter 4. The Tribe and the Oath. No warrior wins alone forever.
Even the strongest shield gains dents. Choose allies who move, not those who only boast. Share your oath. I act before I explain.
I show before I tell. Demand truth, not comfort. Accountability turns soft intentions into iron commitments.
Speak to yourself as you would to a comrade you respect. No insults, only orders. Clear, short, firm.
Begin now.
Finish this set.
Write 200 words.
Leadership starts with leading the self.
Teach your body to obey your voice.
Make the oath written, signed, and seen. Put it where your eyes cannot escape it. This path belongs to every warrior, to every maker of any gender, any age, any land. Strength is not the sole property of the loud. Quiet warriors lift mountains while the noisy argue about the weather. Let your identity be forged in action. I am the one who does the work. Let this be your name in the halls of effort. Chapter 5. Small victories, giant shadows. Greatness is not a thunderclap. It is the drumbeat of small victories. Stack them. One push-up becomes 10. One page becomes a chapter. One sale becomes a market. Success is a cairn of stones, each one modest, together a mountain. Celebrate wisely. Mark the win, then move on.
The fire stays hot when the bellows never rest. Track progress.
What gets measured gets sharpened. Keep a simple tally. Days trained, pages read, tasks completed, distractions resisted. Data is not poetry, but it is proof. When doubt hisses that you are not advancing, you can point to the tracks you left in the snow. Momentum is a living beast.
Feed it daily. Miss a day and you starve it.
If you stumble, do not surrender 2 days. Return with double focus. The path favors the one who returns quickly. This is the growth mindset made muscle. Adapt, adjust, advance. The wheel turns because you push it, not because you describe its shape.
Chapter 6. Storms, Scars, and Steel.
There will be storms. Plans will snap like wet bows. You will meet defeat in the doorway and eat the dust of it. Good. Defeat is a teacher who does not flatter. Study the lesson, then spit out the dust and rise. Your scars are maps of places where you refuse to vanish. When the storm hits, simplify. Return to first principles. Breathe, begin, build. Use the reset ritual. One slow inhale, one tiny task, one short walk, then back to the main battle.
Control what is yours. The sky is not yours. Your next action is.
Courage is not a roar. Sometimes it is a quiet reach for the next brick.
Remember, identity follows evidence.
Every comeback is evidence. You are not the sum of your perfect days, but of your returns after imperfect ones. Toughness is tenderness aimed at the future. Care for your tomorrow self by acting today. Mental toughness is not hardness alone. It is resilient softness that bends, never breaks, then hardens again when the strike demands it.
Chapter 7. The final charge. Listen to the ground.
It asks only one thing of you. Step.
Nota nesa, nota manifesto, step.
The best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing.
End the meeting in your head.
Issue the order. Move.
Here is your 24-hour challenge.
Choose one goal that matters. Break it into 3 actions you can finish today. Do the first action within the next 10 minutes. Do the second before midday.
Do the third before you sleep. When you wake tomorrow, repeat.
Let the pattern become law. Swear this oath with me. I begin before I feel ready. I honor the clock by striking the task. I do not beg for ease. I build power. I measure progress and keep my word.
I lead myself through action. This is the warrior mindset, the creator's code, the builder's vow.
Now rise.
Tie your boots.
Close the gap between intention and impact. The world will not be moved by your plans, only by your push. Take the first swing, then the next, then the next. You are closer to victory than your fear will admit, and farther from defeat than your doubt can see.
Begin. Begin again. Begin always.
If this battle cry stirred your spirit, subscribe to the channel, activate notifications so you never miss a new charge. Give this video a like to fuel the tribe, comment with the action you will take today, and share it with a warrior who must stop talking and begin doing.